Hey guys, I'm back today with JJuheard Cosmetics. It's been a long time. I've been working really hard on, the production of the product, the research, and today I'm proud to say that I officially make homemade lip glosses in different flavors. Oh my god, they smell so good. And I also have all organic products. So what that means is that you don't have to worry about any tampering, like no GMOs or anything like that. Like, this shit is legit, okay? And you can trust me, boo, okay? Yes. So now we're gonna start off with our base. I washed my hands. It's super important. Like, cleanliness is next to godliness. You have to be super sanitized with this type of stuff. So I also have my Lysol wipes here because we don't play that, okay? Especially if it's gonna be going on your face. I actually have my gloss on now. This was a special gloss that I made a couple days ago, and it's only for me. So don't ask me to make it for you, okay? So we're gonna start off with our gloss base. Okay guys, so I already washed my hands. Now I put on my gloves. And I also, what kind of gloves these are? I don't even, I got them from the supermarket. They're like, but they're not, they don't leave dust on you. They're reusable, right? And I wash these too, and I Lysol them, all of that. So you gotta be super sanitized, guys, because this product is going on your face, on your body. So you need to be like really conscious about how you're making the product, and it's really important to make sure that your space is clean. There should not be like any dirt or anything like that around, because that's gonna trickle into your product and you're gonna play yourself. But anywho. So in order to ensure that my surroundings were clean, I have like this glass table, and I put, let me show you guys, and I put plastic wrap on it, okay? This plastic wrap is gonna make sure that no product gets on the table, and it also makes sure that no product gets tampered with any other dirt, or I'm not saying like actual dirt, but let's say it tries to come in contact with something. You don't want it to come in contact with your table or your chairs, or people have put their skin, you understand? So I'm like super conscious about that. Now we have our base. This is what it looks like. This base I got from TKB. It's like $50. So like you need a little bit of money, to spend it. And I think the size I got makes like 100 glosses. But I want to get, they have a $400 one that I want to get because you can make, I think up to 300 glosses or something like that, or 1,000. It's some big number that you can make. But I'm gonna go ahead and take this organic coconut oil. I got this from the supermarket as well. And this is going to be my measurement. These plastic spoons. I use a different spoon for each process, so it's not contaminated from the other process. And basically what this does is it equals a teaspoon. So with coconut oil, I like to make it at least 5 to 10% of my total product. Meaning, in ratio to how many other products I put in, it's about 10%. So this is what it looks like with the coconut oil in it. And I'm gonna mix it because I really recommend mixing, guys, the oils first before you put any MICAS or any pigments or anything in there. I really recommend mixing with the oils to see the consistency, because if you don't see what it looks like before you put all that color and glitter in, it's not gonna come out the way you want. So now I can show you because it's mixing now. This is the exact consistency I want, because you want it to stick together. You see how it's still dropping? You know it's too oily when it cuts. Meaning, like, you see how that's dripping? That's a good thing. That's a good sign. It gotta drip, okay? Alright, so that's enough coconut oil. And the reason why I don't put a lot of oil is, I put a different oils, which is why I don't put a lot of oil of one, if that makes sense. So I don't put a lot of just coconut oil or a lot of just this lip smacker sweetener oil. So I got this from a wholesale, and basically what it does is make your products taste really good. You're not supposed to eat the lip gloss, but if you happen, it's on your lips, right? So you can lick it or whatever, and I just like the way it tastes. It tastes really good. I'm fat, so I put the tiniest amount of this. Like, I didn't measure that one, but it's probably like less than a teaspoon. It's literally probably a milliliter, if that. Now I'm gonna go on my TKB oil fusion. For this specific batch, it's a personal batch of mine, so I'm not like too worried about using a new spoon. But in my normal process, I always use more than one spoon. So I just put about a teaspoon of the TKB oil fusion. This basically just has almond oil and vitamin E in it to make the lip gloss really shiny and make the consistency smooth but not too heavy. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix that up. And it's still clear at this point because I haven't put any MICAS or anything in it. This is like the perfect consistency. Okay. And guys, it's up to you, but you can put grapeseed oil in your gloss. You can put more vitamin E because vitamin E makes sure that all the components bind together, because you don't want your ingredients to seep out of each other, especially using with glitter and oil. You know what I mean? It's like the glitter can fall out of the oil, it can make it sticky, it can make it greasy. Like, just want to be really careful about the measurements and how much you use. So now I've already decided that I want my gloss to be gold. This is going to be my birthday gloss that I'm going to wear for my birthday, hopefully. And I got some mica pigments. So mica pigments are pretty much just like cosmetic pigments that you could use in your face, your eyes, your lips, whatever. And you want to be really careful when you buy the glitter for this, that you're using cosmetic glitter or pigments and not just like regular pigments for like your nails or something. So the first color I'm going to go in with is this Shimmer Light Gold. It's super pretty. It's like, I'm going to show you guys after how it comes out. Now you can use a different spoon and just pour it in there. Now I'm going to mix the product. I put the flavoring oil, the MICAS, the regular oils, all of that good stuff in there, and I'm just gonna mix. I do kind of want this to be some sort of a clear gloss. I don't want it to be too gold. I'm striving for a clear gold gloss. This is gonna be the birthday gloss. Oh my god, I'm so freaking excited. I don't know how much, because I just like smelling my gloss to make sure. Yes. Oh, it smells just like juicy fruit. It smells so good. Okay guys, so here's the finished product after I mixed it up and all that good stuff. It's so pretty. The lighting is really bad here, sorry. Super pretty. And as I was saying, I was oh my god, I can't even talk right now. Oh my god. As I was saying before, trying to articulate that, you want to make sure that it's like drippy kinda. You see how it's like the consistency is drippy? If it's not drippy, that means it's too oily. So as I was saying before, this is a personal batch and I'm making it specifically for my birthday. So I'm gonna test it, and I also test all of my stuff too because of, well, a few factors. Just because it looks a certain color in the pan or whatever you mix it in doesn't mean it's gonna be that color in the tube. Doesn't mean it's gonna be that color on your lips or on your skin or whatever. So I definitely recommend testing your colors and also the consistency, testing, make sure your lips don't burn, you know. Like, I remember there was like one of my first batches, my mom was like, my lips are burning, and I was like, but it was because I put too much flavoring oil. If you put too much flavoring oil and then not enough base, it causes that adverse reaction. So it's really important to make all these little testing batches before you start making like a huge batch, and then it's all messed up and you're like, what? So you waste a lot of money and a lot of time and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a clean Q-tip, and first I'm going to swatch it on my wrist. Let me show you guys what it looks like on my wrist. That's what it looks like on my wrist. I want to see if I get in the light. Hold on. I want to see, because if I can get in the light with this, I want to show you how pretty it is. Look how pretty. I'm going to throw this Q-tip out. This is no good. Then I'm going to take some more Lysol wipes. I'm going to wipe my gloves. I recommend wiping your gloves very frequently if they're not the cheap disposable ones. I really do. Now I'm going to take a fresh Q-tip. Do not double dip. Even if it's your personal batch, you still don't want to play these games because you never know. Now I'm going to take this. Now I'm going to put it on the lips. Make sure you take enough product that it coats your lips, so, because you can't double dip back in the patch. It's nasty. Okay guys, this gloss is it. Okay, this gloss is everything. For real. I mean, look at my lips. Like what? Like what? Do y'all see that glow? Ooh, child, the tea. Oh yeah, and my lashes, guys. JJuheard Cosmetics in the lash style snowman. So make sure I caught that, okay? Caught that. No, before though. All right, so you gotta throw this out now. That Q-tip, obviously no good. And guys, I know it's like jokes or whatever, but this is really science, and you want to make sure that you're not doing something that, you know, could harm yourself or somebody else. And if you're selling the product, you really have to make extra sure, take extra precautions to make sure that it's safe and that you're using the right ingredients for your customers. So make sure your lips aren't burning. And it's just, this is so fun, guys. I definitely think you should do it. But once again, here is a lip gloss. And I'm going to take some pics outside in the sun so you guys can see how it is in the sunlight. But yeah, it's super cute. Here's the gloss. Super pretty. And that's about it. So our glossary launched on Monday, August 19th, I think it was. It launched August 19th. So it is live now, and I'm going to be rolling out new shades as time goes on. I just haven't figured out the product launch schedule yet. But please comment below. Let me know what shades you want me to make, or like if you guys want coupon codes, we could do that too, sis. Anything. But thank you so much for watching, and make sure you subscribe because I'm going to be rolling out a bunch more videos about entrepreneurship, since I'm a full-time entrepreneur now, and I think that is probably the best things that ever happened to me, and I never thought I'd be doing this, but hey, here we are. So see you later, guys. Bye.